How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Let's Try. Today, I decided we would take another look at Nomad Idol. I recorded a video last week on it, and you know what? I couldn't stop playing. I guess that's the biggest endorsement I can give the game, is that it definitely is an idle game that hooked me pretty intently. So what I was gonna do is I was gonna play it every once in a while. That's a little loud. I was gonna play it every once in a while, and we were going to look at how the game progressed, and straight up, that just didn't happen because I played it all the way through. I have done just about everything you can do before buying the actual game. I don't even remember if the game's out or not. There will be a link in the description. You can go look for yourself. The game was very enticing to me. I enjoyed it quite a bit. There are a lot of things that I enjoy about idlers that this game does very well. One of those is how it goes from being an idler to a more active game. As you can see, you can click around and attack. You can actually set your skills to certain levels depending on the amount of mana you have. That's another thing. You get skills. You get passive skills. And one thing they do very well is they give you ways to ascend without feeling too bad, which is good, because I know in some games like Cookie Clicker and Leaf Blower Sim, you always end up feeling a little weak whenever you reset. But there's a lot of, I'll just say, roguelite elements that help a lot. One of those is passive skill mastery. So whenever you quote-unquote ascend, you keep this level of spells. So even though I've reached level 22 on all of these, I will be level 12 when I restart. And you get a lot more passive experience gain every time you ascend. I'll show you some of that. They also have summons that you unlock through certain things. They have their own active skills that they do. And then you can also power those skills up with souls, one of the currencies in the game. You get souls every time you kill something. I think I get times 7 souls for this because I've already done this area. Every area's stage goes up to 50, and it's a loop, 1 through 10, and then you get the same enemies, 11 through 20, etc., all the way up to 50. They get stronger every time you go. I will say there's 1 or 2 stopgaps in this game that kind of keep you from letting it be passive all the time, and that is ranged enemies. Specifically, where can I show you? So after you beat an area, you unlock that area's void level, which can end up being more difficult. I'll show you here. And this is the perfect place to show you one of the gaps in the game that I assume is addressed with other skills, but ranged enemies are a thing in this game, and they end up really stopping you from farming out or going further without being active, which is fine. Every game needs something like that. You need a reason to check back in, and you need something to do whenever you're checking back in. Because obviously you can passively gain all of the stuff that you want, like experience. Experience is another bit of a not a stopgap, but just a barrier. I assume there are ways to upgrade your experience gain even further as you go, but as I said, I have reached just about everything you can do until the full version is available to me. Let's see, what else? There's inventory, another one of the passive stat boosts that maintain after ascension's equipment. So you can upgrade these by gathering materials, and you gather the materials from every enemy. And every stage has a different tier of materials, and every 2 stages covers the materials for that tier. Like area 1 and 2 is tier 1, 3 and 4 is tier 2. And then there's Area 5, which is the first of the 2 3rd-tier material areas. It apparently goes all the way up to 5th tier, which means that there's quite a few more areas and quite a few more things to unlock, I assume. Is there anything else I need to show you? We went over skills. There's other things you can do to permanently upgrade yourself. Like you can increase the cap of your stats, which I'm actually going to do right now. What else can you do? You can upgrade your summons. These are maintained, so your summons will level up faster as you go. And this is something that you can hold on to. You can increase their power cap as well, which is nice. Let's see, the bestiary is another one. Every time you unlock a tier of the bestiary, depends on how many enemies you killed. Oh, I missed it. I was gonna show you guys how you die. Whenever you die, you just come back. And in your place, another stands tall. So, on stage 7 of the 4th area, there is a ranged enemy that does quite a bit of damage to you, and it feels like a pretty big stat wall that you have to get through. That or you have to be super active and like pay very close attention to what you're doing. I have my skills optimized right now to deal with ranged enemies, but you know, it still has a little bit to be desired. Just my stats, honestly. And I assume you get that by exploring further, but I cannot explore further right now because everything else is behind the full version. This was a very good amount of content just for a demo. I got like maybe 30 or 40 hours out of it just in the demo. Unfortunately, I don't know if that's going to roll over into the full version, which is fine. It's an idler. I can leave it running. I've been playing it whenever I am exporting videos or whenever I'm like uploading videos and I'm not making thumbnails yet. You can just tab over and be active and then leave it in the background whenever you're working on stuff or whenever you're watching something. It's really nice. It's a great idler. I cannot recommend it enough. Let's see here. We got one more stage until I can show off the... Oh, no, it's here. See? The ranged enemies. There's not a good way to deal with them passively, so you kind of just have to be hyper vigilant and pay attention to where enemies are. Like, there's one. Oh, they have so much health, though. I will say I didn't reach this problem until I went to the highest challenge area you can go to, which for me is the Peridot Coast Void. We've cleared up to 7, never gotten further. Rat's Nest has a similar issue, but I got my stats to the point where I could actively play the game and get past tier 7. Yeah, it's a good game. Let's talk a little bit about the Ascension. So, you lose all of your stuff, but you keep your unlocks, your events, your equipment and equipment upgrades, your passive skill mastery, your summon levels, and experience gain upgrades. You keep your stat cap stuff so you can still get back to that place quicker without money. You keep your bestiary medals, so this is all stuff that you keep whenever you ascend. Now, ascension points are gotten through this right here. Every tier 1 material you still have gives you ascension points in tier 1. I have all of those unlocked. Tier 2, I think I also have them all unlocked, but tier 2 is the highest you can really go in the demo. So, I'm going to ascend. We're going to show you what it does. We have been reborn. So these are the Ascension skill trees. There's stuff that we get in the full version, obviously, that I cannot see yet, which is exciting. You know, it's nice that there's more to unlock in the full version. That's what I want from an idle game like this. I just want a bunch of stuff to do and a bunch of like fun, happy points to spend, you know? It feels good. Another thing that I unlocked is other characters. You can unlock other characters, which is cool. So we have this guy right now, the adventurer. He gets a certain amount of skills. He gets no boons. So let's take a look at the cultist. I actually haven't played as the cultist yet. You get Phantom Fusillade, periodically launch 6 projectiles. Oh, it's a projectile character. Cursor Ritual. After a brief delay, attack an area at the cursor position, inflicting bonus damage equal to 100% of your max health, but also inflicting damage to yourself. Interesting. And then the Big Blood Curse. Instantly kill a random enemy nearby, inflicting damage upon nearby enemies, activated with the right mouse button. That's really cool. This ignores cooldown reduction, so you can only do it every 0.5 seconds. That makes sense. And this one's cooldown is non-existent. Awesome. Let's try it out. So you see we came back. We're much stronger than we were in the first video. We're firing pretty quickly. We've still got all of our other abilities. Let's see how these abilities feel. So I right-clicked, and I'm pretty sure I just saw something die. So let's talk about what we've gained just from being here after ascending. We have gained so much experience already. We're at what? 57, 8 points, 59. So your passive experience is one of the things that are upgraded whenever you ascend. Your passive skill experience gain. You can get the bestiary lock the first time you ascend. and which is really good because for the bestiary, you have to kill so many enemies per stage. Hey guys, last month was the month of community, and now February is the month of content. I am increasing the weekly video count to 10, including 5 Magicraft videos and 5 Let's Tries or roguelike gameplays a week. You can also expect 3 to 4 short streams a week. As always, come join the Discord if you'd like. Thank you all so much. But you cycle through the stages. With Bestiary Lock, you actually stop on that stage specifically and play it over and over until you fill the Bestiary, which is really nice. It was very helpful for getting more passive stats because you get so many passive stats. Look at this. Every time you get one of these medals, you get plus 10 health, plus 10 mana. That's just the first area. The first area is all like incremental stuff. You get crit chance, and that's for all of these. And I've done all of these, and it was probably the most idle time I spent. I let the game run for that last run was 10 hours, and that got me through the bestiary for areas 3 and most of area 4 up to where the shooter guys are, where I could have kept idling there and just died a couple times and probably done it. But you know, I wanted to come show you guys what's going on. And we got a new character. We have a ranged character, which I haven't seen yet. It's really cool. Obviously, all my equipment stuck around. You get big bonuses for all of these. Like Magic Bracelet, 10 damage, 5% crit chance, 20 health, 5 defense off the level armbound. And these are all upgraded all the way. It did take me a while to get all the materials for upgrading them, but you know, that's all part of it. The game is fun, guys. It really is. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't think there's much else for me to say. I mean, as you can see, my summons are back to where they were, but they don't have their power upgrades anymore. So we're not getting the extra damage, the extra speed, the extra auto casting, etc. Look at that. It's a little area of effect thing. We haven't really gotten to see what it does though, because I'm killing things so quickly. What pet do I have active? Slime. The slime is a very good one. Okay, yeah, so I do like AoE damage. It's really strong. This game is really good. I can't talk about it enough. It's really good. So if I go really high into vitality, I guess that means that my attacks will do even more, right? We'll go 50 in there. So let's take a look. 100% of your max health, also deal damage equal to 7% of your current health. So if I sit here and click this, yeah, look at that. We're losing all our health up there. But we do a buttload of damage. That's really cool. So if you're careful and you're clicking around and you have a decent amount of health regen, it works out. Also, we could take some mana upgrades because it looks like we need them. Intelligence is one that you unlock. You can upgrade your movements, your summon movement speed, your damage over time potency, which is great for the slime guy that I have right now. And your attack size gets bigger, which I assume also includes my AoE. Let's look. That does look bigger. It's cool. It's fun. I like it. I enjoy it a lot. And you get 7 times multiplier because I've already completed this entire stage. You get 1 times multiplier for every 10 stages you complete in an area. So, you know, whenever you're trying to catch up or collect a bunch of materials, as you can see, I'm getting 84 hide from every one of these squirrels I kill. It's fun. It's good. It scales properly. I like it. There's definitely some downtime from, you know, the actual idle parts of this game, but you can be pretty active if you want to be. I don't know about you guys, but the art style, the enemy design, and just like the way that they implement the clicking part of the idle game, because it's obviously an idle clicker, it just feels really good. It feels like an RPG, it looks like an RPG, and I feel satisfied whenever I'm clicking around and playing things, so I'm really happy with it. I don't think this video needs to be much longer. I guess what I could say is, great game. I really enjoyed it. I'm obviously going to wishlist it. I'm not going to do it now because it opens another screen. I don't want to show you guys all that crap. honest, I'm probably gonna buy this game. I love idlers. I love having something as side monitor content. I have such bad attention problems sometimes that it might be a little dangerous, but you know what? I'm fine with it. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you just have to enjoy what you're doing, right? And if you enjoy idlers, then this is definitely the idler for you. Everybody, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to circle back and let you guys know how I felt about it, because I said I would do another video in this game. Obviously, the AMA thing didn't really happen, but that's fine. So make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Go check out other videos on my channel. I do 5 other videos, and I do 5 Magicraft videos a week. This one was good. I enjoyed this. Sadly, this doesn't really feel like a content game. This feels more like a full-on review, so I might actually post this with the title of review. But you know what? That's fine. Comment if you want to see more. Tell me what you want to see more of, what demos you want me to play. I'm fine going outside of roguelikes if it's a good game like this one. I'm totally fine with that. And I have a decent computer, so if you got a demo for me with a pretty looking game, you let me know and I'll try it out. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Maybe I could do more videos like this where it's straight up just a review rather than a let's try. Tell me what you guys think. I appreciate you all very much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.